Gentlemen, welcome to tonight's sermon. We're going to be talking about my top 10 biblical verses on evil women. And even if you're not a believer, I invite you to join us because as a Catholic and as a sinner and as a hypocrite, I thought this would be useful for every man, since the Bible is one of the most red-pilled books on the planet that does not hold back, does not try to be woke, and just tells it like it is. So we're going to jump into tonight's coaching video, and I think you're going to gain a lot of knowledge from this, especially if you are a man of faith. As I aspire to be every single day, I try to improve every single day, and I try to have that humility and honesty with myself that I'm a sinner, we're all sinners, we're all hypocrites, none of us are free of that, but in the same sense, it is important that you recognize and be able to identify an evil woman. And these days, it's getting easier and easier with these modern women, right? But let's jump into this. I'm going to cover 10 of these Bible verses about evil women. We might even cover a couple of bonus ones in addition, because there's so many, right? There's so many. And this is from openbible.info, and the topic is, obviously, evil women. All right, let's start with the first one. Proverbs 21:19. Everyone have a seat. Proverbs 21:19. It is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. Okay, and unfortunately, a lot of guys are living with a quarrelsome and fretful woman because they're in such scarcity and they don't want to be alone, and they're fearful of being by themselves, so they rather just put up with this woman. But I would recommend these guys read into Proverbs 21:19. All right, Proverbs 30:20. This is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong. All right? What do you think about that? The way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done nothing wrong. Even the Bible knew, guys, that women have no agency, right? Not all women, right? To be careful, because you get a lot of women who come on, you said all. No, I never say all. I say a lot, or most, or many, right? Which is becoming more and more common these days. Too many of these chicks are being brainwashed by society to think that they are completely blameless of any wrongdoing. All right. 1 Timothy 2:12. This is one of my favorites. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. She is to remain quiet. And these are the words of the Bible. All right. Psalm 142. My bad. Psalm 142. Who plan evil things in their heart and stir wars up continually. So it says, who is it who plans evil things in their heart and stirs up wars continually? Basically, it's saying, who loves to manufacture drama the most? You know who. Mostly evil women, right? They can't just be content with peace, happiness. No. You gotta create a fight, right? Gotta create a war. Constantly. That's what Psalm 142 is saying. Proverbs 27:15. A continual dripping on a rainy day and a quarrelsome wife are alike. So, essentially it's saying a woman who likes to fight and argue with you constantly, can't just leave you alone, can't stop breaking your, you know what, your testicles, and can't stop yapping in your ear and constantly criticizing you, picking fights with you, bullying you even. It's like a continual dripping on a rainy day. Proverbs 11:22. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. And essentially what that is saying is a beautiful woman who sleeps around is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. Right? Basically an attractive woman who has the power, right, which many of these women do. They have the power to have sex with any man they want. They don't exercise discretion. They just take full advantage of it, right? We call them, on this channel, the DG. Mark 10:12. And if she divorces her husband and marries another, she commits adultery, which a lot of these women do. Again, this is the word of the Lord. So all these women are like, what? That's so hateful. Yeah, well, it's in the Bible, lady. Right? This book was written by very wise men, and many prophecies have been fulfilled because of the Bible. So, again, Mark 10:12, if she divorces her husband and marries another, she commits adultery. So all these women, right now, the divorce rate is approximately a little over 50%, and over 75% of divorces are filed by the woman. And it's usually because they met another guy. Met some other dude. And she wants out. So, and this is my thing with marriage. This is why I said, I never got married in the first place, because I didn't want to be in that position, right? And although I've, totally sinned, and, I have a lot to repent for. But if I get married, it's going to be once, right? And I'm not involving the state. I'm going to do it privately, like they did in Star Wars Attack of the Clones. We'll just have a private ceremony. It'll just be me and R2-D2 and C-3PO. Well, me, the priest, the girl, and Cash and Gizmo. I don't think I'm going to have 3PO at my wedding, or R2-D2. They become woke. All right, let's read another one. Let's continue on here. Proverbs 5:6. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. What does that mean? It means that she does not reflect. She does not value the path of life. She does not sit there and just kind of like take in all that life has to offer and be grateful for it. Instead, her ways wander, right? She's just kind of a basket case, and she doesn't even know it. She's not even aware of it, much less does she care, right? These are just generally women who are just kind of flaky like that. Okay, let's move on. Trying to find shorter ones for you here. We'll do a few more. I'm trying to find one that will be a lot more relatable in these times, which many of these are. I mean, they're super relatable. Proverbs 14:1. The wisest of women builds her house, but folly with her own hands tears it down. And what I read into this is that essentially women who become hypergamous, right, or they marry a guy, and the safe guy, and they try to build a home with him, but because she has that shiny object syndrome, and she meets another dude, a Chad, she begins to sabotage her relationship. And I've seen just too many women do this to men that otherwise would have gone the distance with them, would have been loyal, faithful to them. They're not able to ride it out. So they start to sabotage that relationship to look for an excuse to leave. Okay, a few more. Proverbs 31:10. An excellent wife who can find, ? she is more precious than jewels. Even back then, right? Even back then, it was hard to find. But imagine in this day and age, guys, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. This is one I like as well. Proverbs 12:4. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in his bones. Ooh. So that was Proverbs 12:4. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in his bones. Basically, again, a woman who cannot keep her feet at home. And that's another one of the Bible verses that is one of my favorites, is where it talks about women who can't keep their feet at home are usually, they don't make good partners. Here's another good one. Ezekiel 16:15. But you trusted in your beauty and played the whore because of your renown, and lavished your whorings on any passerby. Your beauty became his. What is it talking about? It's talking about 304s, man. Right? Talking about 304s who use their beauty and take full advantage of it without discretion. And the last one I will finish up with is Ephesians 5:22-24. Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, his body, and is himself its Savior. Now as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit in everything to their husbands. And I think we'll wrap up there, gentlemen. Of course, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video, anything you would like to add, anything I might have missed, anything you would like to share with the tribe. Please feel free to share your comments below. I always love to read your comments. I always love to see you guys in my comments. So go ahead and drop those comments below. But as always, guys, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Too many of you guys are still unsubscribed to the 33 Secrets, right? I checked my analytics. A lot of you guys are watching videos. You're still not subscribed. So help me out. That's the least you can do, right? And I'll keep producing this high-value content for you that you can continue to learn from. This is stuff you did not learn in school. Nobody taught you this. Parents, teachers, society. Nobody's ever taught you this, right? And now you're learning it here from the 33 Secrets, and you're learning it from somebody who knows this stuff in and out, right? I've been on this planet long enough and been doing and teaching dating advice and pickup artistry for the last 3 decades, so you can trust what I teach you. Most of it is based on facts and statistics, also backed up with my own personal experience. So you're getting a ton of value. Make sure you're subscribed to the 33 Secrets, and you will learn a whole lot more. All right? And for you guys who want to support my work even further, and you're loving all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content I've been teaching you lately, the best way to support me is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we're making it happen every single week. I've got students all around the world now that have been able to get girlfriends, get into LTRs, even marry, right? The guys who want to go down that road, married wives and women that were way out of their, how can I put it nicely, way out of their league, right? I just got a photo from one of my former students and former wingmen who sent me his wedding photo, and I was quite surprised because this guy's not tall. He's about 5'5", 5'6", got himself a stunner who's like 5'7", 5'8", younger than him, married her, has kids with her now, and it's all thanks to my teachings. So, I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. Even if you're not looking to get married, you could get yourself a cool girlfriend, jump in LTR, and maybe head that way if that's what you're looking to do. I teach you how to do that in 7 months of mastery, and you'll be learning from one of the top 10 pickup artists in the world right here. Like I said, I've been out there 3 decades, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay? And I have thousands of successful students all around the world, and I want you to become the next one. It's really easy to get signed up, and before I even tell you that, it's only $1, right? It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. $1. Who can't afford $1? It's the best way to support my work, and it's real easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box, and it will take you over to my website to where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.